You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome along. Today we're diving into what's buzzing in web development. We're talking performance boosts, some surprising new creative tools, and yeah, the big one, how AI is changing the game.
Absolutely. Lots to unpack there.
Okay, let's jump right in.
Okay.
First up, keeping things snappy.
Mm.
You know when you click and the page just hangs?
Yeah, the worst.
Exactly. So web workers in React, they're kind of a lifesaver here, right? Letting you push those heavy tasks, complex calculations, maybe data crunching off the main thread.
Precisely. So your UI doesn't freeze up. It stays responsive, which is just, well, crucial for user experience.
It's more than just avoiding the freeze, though, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. It's about perception. A slow UI feels broken. And you know, it's important to understand when to use them, not for every tiny thing, but for those really chunky operations, essential.
Right.
And this idea goes further, like with shared workers. Think about managing state or resources across multiple tabs, like one connection for chat, maybe.
Ah, okay, so less duplication. Makes sense. Now, moving from pure performance, let's talk creative stuff. This new CSS random function.
Yeah.
This sounds kind of fun.
It really is. For ages, getting that truly random organic feel in CSS alone was, well, impossible.
So like star backgrounds that are genuinely different each time, or maybe photo stacks tilted at random angles.
Exactly that. Pixels, percentages, angles, you name it. And you can even share the random value across different elements if you want some kind of controlled chaos.
That's pretty cool.
It's a big deal because it pushes CSS into territory that used to be just JavaScript's domain. It's about giving developers native tools for dynamic, less uniform designs. Think really unique visual feels without heavy scripting.
Okay, sticking with things that impact how a site feels. Let's talk fonts. This is a sneaky performance killer, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. So many sites are frankly loading fonts wrong.
We've all seen it, right? The text flashing or jumping around. FOUC, flash of unstyled content.
Yeah, exactly. It's jarring. We've moved past just web-safe fonts, obviously, but optimizing font delivery is just as vital as optimizing images or your JavaScript bundle.
So why does it matter so much?
Well, it directly hits page load speed and that initial user experience. There was a great comparison, actually, a site rebuilt from Next.js to Astro.
Oh yeah, what did they find?
By really nailing the font optimization, they slashed the bundle size.
Yeah.
Went from 257 kilobytes down to just 91.
Wow.
Yeah. And that meant a much faster, largest contentful paint drop, you know, when the main stuff appears on screen. Huge difference for the user.
Okay, so shifting gears a bit here. The elephant in the room, AI. Specifically, its impact on web dev jobs. There's some data out.
Yeah, the Stanford study, it's definitely got people talking.
It showed, what, a 20% drop in entry-level programming jobs for new grads since ChatGPT arrived? And they linked it directly to AI automation.
It did, yeah. Which raises that big question. Is AI taking jobs or is it changing them?
What's the nuance there?
Well, the same study showed growth about 6 to 13% for older workers and in roles where AI acts more like an assistant. So it's not entirely clear-cut.
Right, so maybe less about replacement, more about augmentation for some?
Possibly. There's a difference between basic code completion and AI tools that can, you know, refactor whole code bases. Plus, we have to consider the security side, things like AI browser extensions, potentially seeing private data. It's complex. Developers, maybe the vocal technologist type, need to adapt.
Definitely a shifting landscape. And looking forward, we're seeing AI potentially baked right into the browser. Tell me about built-in AI web APIs.
Yeah, this is really interesting stuff from Chrome's AI team. The idea is to run AI models client-side, directly in the user's browser.
So no server round trip needed for certain AI tasks.
Exactly. They're aiming to make this a web standard, available across browsers eventually. Imagine what web apps could do locally, real-time translation, image analysis, sophisticated stuff, all on the device.
That sounds powerful. What are the hurdles?
Well, designing APIs for a field moving this fast is tricky. They're thinking about things like persistent sessions, unified message formats for compatibility. Making it robust and usable for developers is key.
So wrapping this up, we've gone from optimizing core performance with things like web workers to new creative avenues with CSS, and now into the major shifts AI is bringing, both to jobs and future browser capabilities.
It's a lot, right? The landscape is incredibly dynamic. Staying sharp means keeping an eye on both the nitty-gritty technical details like font loading and these broader industry trends like AI integration.
Continuous learning as always.
Absolutely. So maybe the thought to leave everyone with is As AI enables more power directly in the browser client side, how might you leverage that? How could it change the way you design and build web experiences, maybe moving away from traditional client-server heavy models for certain things?
Food for thought indeed. Thanks for joining us for this look at what's happening in web development. We'll catch you next time.
Spoken Tech for your ears.